Hey, welcome or welcome back to my channel where I am documenting my personal budgeting journey. If you're new to the channel, I am in my 30s. I'm single, child free, and I live with my mom. Today, I'm going to be doing the cash envelope method. I do conscious spending plans, zero-based budgeting, and the cash envelope method. I know it's a bunch of budgeting, but it works for me and my finances so that I can feel like I am better in control. Today, I am going to be stuffing with prop money, a total of $765. And this money represents the money that is in the bank. This binder houses all of my expenses, but I have already stuffed my expenses. My bills. I like to do that off camera. So we are going to get into the few variable expenses, and gas is going to be getting $25. I want to thank you all for all of the love that you guys showed me in the last video, and shout out to everybody who participated in the giveaway. I appreciate you all, and shout out to all the new subscribers who didn't. I want to shout out y'all as well. Groceries is getting $150, and this is the amount that I have decided to budget per paycheck. Sometimes I use it all. Sometimes I transfer the money over to my mom, and then what else I don't use out of gas and groceries, I use that as a rollover for the month. Household today is going to be getting $25. And there's now 120, 40, 45, 150. A lot of this is going to be coming out because I had to get some stuff for the bathroom. This is like cleaning supplies and toiletries as well. And then pets, I am not going to be stuffing because there is $100 in there, and I usually take care of the dog and my mom takes care of the cat, so we're good there. The next binder is my short to midterm, which if you guys saw my budgeting video, I have started a Roth IRA. So this is technically now just going to be a savings because Roth IRA is a long-term goal for me. Card maintenance, it is getting $120 today. You guys, I did not budget this amount correctly, so I did make a change. It was originally $145. All I needed to do was divide the $240 in half, so that's $120. I don't know what my brain was doing. Just a little update for you guys. I hope that you guys can see that. And I am going to be filling out this tracker, but first let me go ahead and put the $120 in. So in car maintenance, I have 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400 for $21,430. And I do like to show screenshots of what is in my high yield savings account along with the interest that I have accrued. So I'm going to fill out 3 of these since each icon is worth $40. And this number also includes my $500 deductible. Next up is Christmas, and it is getting $25. I am planning to save up $500 by November. So there's 100, 200, 300, 320, 340, 360, 365, 370. And each one of these icons is worth $25. When I started this tracker, which I created, I already had $100 in this sinking fund. So in addition to the $400 that this saves me, it'll be $500. How are you guys doing on your Christmas savings? Let me know how that is going. Emergency is fully funded at $7,000, so we're gonna skip that for now. Home maintenance is getting $15. So there's now 50, 70, 90, 100, 115. Medical is getting skipped as well. It has $2,935. Pet care will be getting $30. So there's now 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 490, 500, 510. And then I am going to add an envelope for my Roth IRA. I found an old envelope, which is this future envelope that I had, oh my gosh, what was it, 2 years ago, y'all? And I just decided to use it because I still had it and I just didn't have time to create an insert. I have created all of these inserts with Canva. So future, which is going to be for my Roth IRA, is going to be getting $290. And I have to figure out the transfer situation. There is an issue with my first transfer that I did. I'm like, of course, so I got to figure that part out. And as I figure that out, I'm just going to transfer that $290 over into my high yield savings account so that it can possibly gain a little interest while I figure that out. So anyway, 100, 200, 250, 270, 290 is my very first deposit into my Roth IRA. And the plan is to max it out at the $7,000. All right, and that is gonna be it for this binder. Actually, I'm gonna keep this here because the next one is my family savings binder. And I don't like the noise that it makes when it slides against the disc. So this actually, so with my emergency fund, I transferred that $7,000 out of my Capital One high yield savings account into a new account, which is technically it is a cash account. It is not a savings account, but they have a 4.5 or 4% APY, and I currently have a 0.5 boost from a referral that I got from my friend who told me about it. So it's sitting at 4.5, and I wanted to see what the process of transferring money into that account outside of the initial one. I wanted to see how fast it would be. So I did go ahead and add a category into that new account for my family savings, which is for my 2 nephews, my niece, my big sister, and my mom. My nephew Kai is getting 15. And I guess you can say that this is a long-term savings as well. Kai is 10 years old and I want to save for him until he gets 18. So 50, 70, 80, 85, and 90 for Kai. The same for Coda. $50, $70, $80, $85, $90, and he is 7. So he's the youngest. My niece, she is getting $10. So she has 60. And then for my big sis and my mom, because they are grown and have jobs, I am doing just $5 for them. So there is 30 here. But in the future, I do want to have them start sending me money to save for them. And I'll put that in here as well. And then the same for my mom is 30. So let's get into the first giveaway. I asked you guys to leave a pink or brown heart, depending upon if you are a subscriber who has a channel or a subscriber who does not. So the first giveaway winner is going to be for one of my subscribers who has a channel. Congratulations. Please send me an email. The email is in my description box, and I will be asking you all to do something a little bit extra for me just to confirm that you are who you are. So this is my vacation binder, and it is going to be getting $35, and I did that all in 5s because I want to put money in all of these, well, most of these anyway. So flights is getting 5, as well as hotel, transportation. And as I do this, I want to go ahead and showcase the winner who is a subscriber that does not have a channel. And congratulations to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, my email address is going to be in the description box. Please email me so that I can confirm who you are and can get your prize to you. Now, I try to do secret giveaways because I don't want people to get here and come to and subscribe just to win a giveaway, right? But because this video did so well, I went into my analytics and I like to look to see how you guys are finding me. And why was one of the search terms giveaway winner? I said, now which one of y'all came up in this video and subscribe to me just so y'all can win a giveaway? And I feel like I know who it was because they didn't follow the directions. But anyway, you guys, that is it for today's video. The next video will be up hopefully on Saturday, and we will get into the fun money. Technically, the money that I save for this is part of my guilt-free spending budget, but because it is more so a savings category, I wanted to include it in today's video. All right, y'all, I am rooting for y'all. Y'all take care, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.